The Detroit Lions drop a dose in the divisional round. So we're going to be going through that and 3 other stories in today's video. So make sure to like this video. And if you want more Detroit Lions news content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting that red button down below. The first story is Jared Goff issues apology after Lions and Commanders. Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions saw their impressive season come to an end after Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders pulled off a 45-31 upset in the NFL playoffs. Goff couldn't get much going on offense, tallying 4 turnovers on the night. In total, the former California quarterback completed 23 of 40 passes for 313 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Running back Jahmyr Gibbs carried the load for the Lions offense, notching 14 carries for 105 yards and 2 touchdowns while adding another 70 receiving yards. But it was Jaden Daniels' performance that really stood out. The Commanders' rookie tallied 299 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and another 51 yards on the ground. After the loss, Goff spoke to reporters during Detroit's post-game press conference. When discussing the game, the quarterback made his apologies to Lions fans. "This is how I'm feeling. Just a little bit numb, and trying to process it," Goff said. "I'm so painfully disappointed, and I'm sorry to our fans. It sucks. This is as tough as it gets. And again, I know I'm rambling and repeating myself, but it's hard. It's hard." Even with his poor performance, Goff's teammates had his back, including center Frank Ragnow. "I will ride with Jared Goff till the day I die," Ragnow said. "Any aspect of life, football, no matter what it is, one of the most stand-up human beings, players, leaders, and I'll always have his back." Still, the Lions find their season at an end. 2024 may be considered the best year in Lions history, as they shattered the franchise record for most wins in a single season by 3 with 15. But now, there may be some question marks going forward, with offensive coordinator Ben Johnson and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn being named as potential candidates for a head coaching position from different teams across the league. The Lions went into the game as the heavily favored home team. And though they had one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL this season, they fell flat in the playoff divisional round. Turnovers, stalled drives, questionable play calling, and missed opportunities defined a game that many had predicted Detroit would win. Their loss has sparked debate about whether Johnson's attention was split between preparing for the game and securing his next opportunity. Despite the disappointing playoff exit, Johnson's impact on the Lions cannot be overstated. Since taking over as offensive coordinator, he has turned Detroit into one of the league's premier offensive units. Under his leadership, quarterback Jared Goff resurrected his career. Wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown also became one of the NFL's most prolific pass catchers, earning 2 straight All-Pro nods under Johnson's guise. His innovative play designs and ability to adapt to player strengths earned him widespread recognition, and he is considered the leading candidate for multiple head coaching vacancies. Teams like the Bears, Jaguars, and Raiders are vying for his services, viewing him as the type of leader who can overhaul a franchise. With Johnson leaving Detroit, the Lions will be hard-pressed to fill his position with an equally dynamic play caller who can mesh with Dan Campbell's style. For the Lions, the focus now shifts to life after Johnson. Head coach Dan Campbell faces a critical decision in finding a replacement who can sustain the offensive momentum Johnson built. The stakes are high, as Goff and St. Brown have flourished under Johnson's system, and any disruption could stall the Lions' progress. Additionally, Campbell must address concerns about the team's ability to perform in high-pressure situations. While the Lions made great strides this season, their failure to capitalize on their playoff opportunity raises questions about the team's mental toughness and preparation. In the first story, as the Detroit Lions prepare for their divisional round matchup against the Washington Commanders, all eyes will be on rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Daniels has taken the NFL by storm in his inaugural season, setting a rookie record for rushing yards, while also boasting a highly impressive passer rating. His dual threat capability as both a passer and a rusher presents a unique challenge for the Lions' defense, one that will test their ability to adapt and adjust. The 2023 Heisman Trophy winner has already proven his worth, leading his team to an upset win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card round. With over 3,500 passing yards, 891 rushing yards, and a plethora of weapons around him, such as star receiver Terry McLaurin and tight end Zach Ertz, Daniels has quickly emerged as one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL. Head coach Dan Campbell acknowledged the threat Daniels poses, emphasizing his composure, field vision, and mobility. "He's dangerous," Campbell said. "He doesn't play like a rookie quarterback. He's composed, he understands how to progress, and he's a smart player." Daniels' ability to buy time with his legs and keep plays alive makes him even more difficult to defend. The Lions will need to devise a disciplined defensive strategy to contain him and limit his impact on the game. Campbell and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn have already begun discussing adjustments to their usual high blitz strategy, as Daniels has shown a remarkable ability to excel against such pressure. The Lions may have to dial back on blitzes and focus on using a spy to keep a close watch on Daniels' movements. Lions quarterback Jared Goff, who himself was a top draft pick, understands the challenges Daniels faces. Goff was selected first overall in the 2016 NFL Draft and has taken the time to reflect on Daniels' meteoric rise. Goff praised Daniels for his poise under pressure and his ability to perform at a high level in his rookie season. "It's extremely impressive, very impressive for anyone that young to do what he's doing. It doesn't look like he is a rookie," Goff remarked. "It feels like he understands the moment and is comfortable in it. And our job on defense is to try to make him uncomfortable." Goff's words speak to the incredible maturity Daniels has displayed thus far in his career, despite being just in his first season. However, Daniels isn't the only challenge facing the Lions. The Commanders' defense, while ranked 30th against the run, is still stacked with talent. Headlining this group is veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner, a six-time All-Pro selection. Wagner brings a wealth of experience to the field, having gone head-to-head with Goff multiple times during their careers in Seattle and Los Angeles. Goff commented on Wagner's ability to step up in big moments. "Really good up front, really good at the second level. They're good, they're young, they're feisty. I think the whole team is young and hungry, and we have to come out and be ready to go." Washington's secondary is also a formidable unit, led by cornerback Marshawn Lattimore.
So with the NFL draft just around the corner, we got some great bets, and one of my favorite bets to bet on is actually for the first overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft, and we have Cameron Ward taking that #1 spot. So we're going to be putting $15 on this, but I bet with none other than BetUS. They have the fastest payouts in the industry, and right now have 150% bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% bonus on your next two deposits, up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. So definitely go check them out, but like I said, just like this, we are going to place a bet just to show you how fast it is to get going. So just like that, we just placed it. Fast and easy deposit and withdrawal process. So definitely go check out BetUS, guys, but let's get back into the video.
Rather than donning a helmet and pads, Sanders will now serve as a brand ambassador for the team, a position formally established with the help of Lions team president Rod Wood. We've thankfully, the last couple of years, had an unofficial relationship with him, Wood explained to the Detroit News. "This year, we formalized it. It's kind of a brand ambassador role where Barry will be involved in various team activities, such as road trips, suite visits, fan events, and interacting with our community. It's a marketing and business role rather than a football one, but it's a great way for Barry to stay engaged with the team and fans." Wood went on to share that Sanders' relationship with the team had been developing informally for some time. But now, with this official agreement in place, Sanders will have the opportunity to participate in high-profile events, such as the Taste of the Lions and other community-driven activities. Sanders, whose legendary career with the Lions included 8 Pro Bowl appearances and countless record-breaking moments, had long maintained a low profile since his unexpected retirement in 1999. Despite his absence from the field, the Lions front office, including the Ford family and team management, have made consistent efforts to reconnect with Sanders over the years. As noted by Sanders' agent J.B. Bernstein, the Lions had always pursued an increased post-career role for the running back. The opportunity to have this relationship with the team has always been there for him, Bernstein said. The Fords and everyone at the top level have wanted Barry involved as much as possible. Now that Barry has more time to dedicate, we're excited to see how this evolves. During a Super Bowl appearance in February, Sanders himself discussed his ongoing rapport with the Lions leadership.